26.
I used to be on time. All right.
Yeah, man.
All right. Hey, we're going to make this a very special episode as we always do. This one is extra special because we will be taking a week off next week.
Yep.
If this is your first time tuning in, I am Gary.
This is Cary.
This is G&C Sports Talk. What we do is
by the culture.
By the culture.
Because we are the culture, you did.
Give me a round of applause.
Yeah, round of applause for all y'all. Give them a round of applause for all y'all. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all.
Hold on, I got to get the last one up. Yeah. And this is the #1 sports podcast. Why?
Because our mama said so.
Because our mama said so.
Until you want it. Until you want it. Until you want
it. Let me know if y'all can hear that. That was funny. If y'all couldn't hear that, I gotta fix that on the back here.
I'm cool with it.
They might couldn't hear it. I don't know. Let me
until you want it.
Ain't nobody come to see you, Otis.
That right there was our mama. Love you, mama. Love you, mama. Oh. Hey, look, we appreciate it. Hey, we appreciate you, mama, for that. Hey, that was golden. That was golden.
I hope y'all able to hear that. Just let us know.
Yeah.
Before we get going on anything, we got a couple housekeeping orders like we always do. We're going to do a better job, we being me and him, but we're going to do a better job. If this is your first time tuning in, we want to say welcome. We love you already, and we can't wait to see you again. Also, if you're a repeat offender, you've been locked in. As always.
Locked up.
As always. Locked up, locked in. We can't let you go. We appreciate that. We definitely appreciate that. We love you the most day one since A1. We appreciate it. And if you a new new subscriber, new viewer, a bot, whatever it may be, we thank you for tuning in. And everybody on the count of 3, do this. 1, 2, 3. That is, if you didn't see it, like, subscribe, and share. Right. I'm going to definitely do better by pushing it out a little bit more. Like, subscribe, and share. We want to thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome to this awesome experience. Mm-hmm. Last thing to add to this experience is this.
We want to hear y'all music picks.
No!
We want to see what y'all listen to. We want to hear what y'all listen to, see what y'all listen to, whether it be rap, R&B, pop, all that good stuff.
Nope.
Put the M next to the song, the title, and the name of the artist, and we want to shout y'all out at the end of the episode.
You be trying to steal my thunder. Anyway, let's get to these comments. Thank you so much. Yes, what are you listening to? Please put an M next to the song, artist, or album. We will make sure we highlight that at the end of this episode, like we do at every other episode. Ugh, I always get tongue-tied. I'm going to get it one day. We're going to highlight that at the end of this episode. We're just going to leave it at that. All right. Real quick to the comments. Why don't we #1 sports podcast in the Longhorn State? But it's about that boot.
It's always going to be about the boot.
Sorry, I yelled, y'all. I apologize.
It's always going to be about the boot. It'll never be about nothing else but the boot. So help me, the good Lord up above.
Hey, guys. Good evening. How you doing, Sean? How you doing?
Hey.
What it do, cuzzo? What it do? Because
my TT said so.
That is our mama, her TT all day long.
Word.
Yep. All right, and we are back. Also, OKC
are the 2025 NBA champions. Yes, they are.
I don't know. I gotta. Yeah, y'all gotta help.
Until you want it.
I just want to know if they can hear this.
Shout out to Black Rating.
Good evening, GR Houston Jack.
What up, though?
What's the dealio?
What up?
What's the dealio? We did here. Oh, you don't know. You about to get worn out around here, then. Come on, bro. That's your mama.
I know, bro. I'm just saying.
That's your mama. Come on, bro. Yo, what up, ROB? Thank you so much, GR Houston Jack. Yes, I'm saying your name like I don't know who you are. Thank you so much, GR Houston Jack, for the video music picks. Keep putting them in there. We're going to save them for the end of the episode. Mm-hmm. What? I'm proud.
I'm proud of OKC winning.
No, we proud of them, but, you know. Press the wrong one again. It fit. I'm sorry. I apologize. Shout out to OKC though.
Yeah, we're gonna be pressing that button a lot, man. I can see that already.
Get ready for the
dark in a few days. Hey, speaking of dark, man, I would advise nobody to go waste their time and money go see it 28 years later. I had I ain't gonna say I had high hopes, but I had better hopes than what I saw on Saturday. I need that $11.82 back from seeing 28 years.
Did you have to give out the specific price?
I'm gonna have to give that price out because that movie was utterly trash. If y'all hear me, do not go see 28 years later. 28 weeks later came out in 2007. So y'all wait a whole decade plus to bring out this garbage. Y'all could have kept that in the vault. Hollywood, wherever y'all doing, stop it. Do better. Do better. That's all I'm saying. Keep it going.
Shout out to the last thing, so we go to get started because we are running over right now. We're supposed to do 5 minutes.
Okay, yeah,
it's fine. It's our show.
Yes, ma'am. It was that bad, G. It was that bad. Take it from me, and I did matinee. I paid matinee, and I knew it was gonna be. I was thinking about it last. I knew it was gonna be bad when I saw the previews to the movies that's coming out in the future. Those movies look worse than 28 years later. So. Yeah, it was that bad. It definitely was that bad. That's all I can say about that. 28 years, boy. I ain't been this hot about a movie since Lucy came out, and that was horrible in his own self. Go ahead. I'm sorry. This is a sports podcast. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you are not okay. Want to shout out this hat that I got. This is from Nikki Saunders, Line Behavior. Start following her a while back, but really like tuned in and whatever. I ain't gonna say a disciple of Eric Thomas, hip hop preacher, but that's how I found out about who she was, and supported dope, all that good stuff like that. Got a hat, said I was gonna rock it for sure. She doing her thing, so yeah.
Hey, we
all right, wanted to shout it out. Anyway, we have a lot to get to. Like I think the description said that I wrote, but I can't remember. We got a lot to get to.
Yeah, man.
We shall start with the NFL because the NFL should be short-lived. We shall see a couple of things happen. NFL cornerback Jair Alexander got traded to the Baltimore Ravens, and also Jalen Ramsey got traded to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Minkah Fitzpatrick got traded to the Miami Dolphins. So a switch and swap. Jair, I think he signed with them. He wasn't traded. He signed with the Baltimore Ravens. Out of those two trades, I guess we talk about Baltimore first. Does this make Baltimore better? What did you think of the trade? Like, give me your insight on that.
Yeah. So the trade, when I saw that, when I immediately saw, I was like, okay, they trying to make a push. Well, I'm gonna go with Pittsburgh first. Pittsburgh is definitely making a push. Jalen Ramsey is definitely a good free agent. One of the best cornerbacks out there in the NFL. They improved on the defensive end of the ball. But what happens on the offensive side? I don't know. I literally don't know what's going on the offensive side of the ball. They do have Aaron Rodgers. This may very well be his last season in the NFL.
He said it.
Yeah, he probably he going to retire. He need to retire, and it's okay, sir. It's quite all right. But I think they making a push. But at the same time, like Pittsburgh getting Jalen Ramsey, it really don't move the needle for me. It just y'all always gonna be known for y'all defense. What are y'all gonna do on offense? And for Minkah Fitzpatrick going to the Baltimore Ravens, he's linebacker, right? Or safety?
No, he's safety. It was a safety / corner for however you want to look at it.
Yeah. I believe that was good. I think that was a good. I think it was a good one.
So for me, since we want to start off there, the trade don't do nothing. Miami at the end of this year, the Miami Dolphins could be the worst team in the AFC East before the end of the year. Honestly, they could be, because I believe the Jets are going to get better. Even though I'm not sure about Justin Fields, you have Aaron Glenn, who I have complete faith in. I am rooting for. I am a bipartisan New York Jets fan. The Jets will be at least the third best team in that division. And because I believe they have a new breath of life, that makes the Miami Dolphins the fourth best team, because I believe Mike Vrabel is going to have the New England Patriots being something. So second and third, flip-flop however you want to, the Jets and the Patriots, and then the Miami Dolphins will be last because they can't play in the cold, so it doesn't matter whether they make it or not. Mike McDaniels is on the hot seat. That Minkah Fitzpatrick trade, I think, got them maybe some cap room space, but it doesn't make a difference. Their quarterback can't stay upright. He's a concussion waiting to happen. Mike McDaniels, as dynamic and great as they say their offense is, when it gets cold and the temperature starts to cool down and they go to cooler weather, it doesn't matter. And their defense hadn't been able to stop anything since they've lost players on the line and the secondary, things like that. So it doesn't matter. In terms of Pittsburgh, you got Aaron Rodgers, but who's really scared of Aaron Rodgers? Yeah. And you got DK Metcalf, but you also lost George Pickens. So, and then you got Jonnu Smith, which I think is something good, but it doesn't matter. Like, I don't know what their offense is. They don't even have an offense coordinator that I think likes to throw the ball in Arthur Smith. Arthur Smith like to run the ball, but you got rid of Najee Harris. I don't know what that's really going to do. They still look whatever on offense. On defense, you made this move. It did not make you better. It did not make you worse. Jalen Ramsey going there, and somebody said, like, oh, maybe they're tool enough to beat the Cincinnati Bengals. That's cool, but the Cincinnati Bengals are not the standard in the AFC. The standard is the Kansas City Chiefs. Yep. And you can't beat the Kansas City Chiefs with what you have.
In Baltimore.
Well, they sometimes get Baltimore.
Yeah, they'll give them.
But I'm just saying the standard. I'm talking about in the whole conference. The standard is the Kansas City Chiefs. After the Kansas City Chiefs, you know what the standard is? The Buffalo Bills or the Baltimore Ravens. And then under them is the Cincinnati Bengals. We just named all these teams in your division. And you went and got Jalen Ramsey. I'm so scared. Y'all defense is always number one. And by the way, y'all haven't signed TJ Watt, which means something. Without TJ Watt, it really don't mean anything. So yeah, y'all signed Aaron Rodgers. We knew that was gonna happen. And then y'all signed now Jalen Ramsey and let go of Minkah Fitzpatrick, which I believe is gonna be a huge hit because Minkah was a defensive leader and a vocal leader. TJ Watt not signed doesn't mean anything. Y'all still look poor on offense, no matter who y'all got, and Aaron Rodgers isn't who he is. This move didn't make no sense. I shot the cricket. That's what I did. I shot the cricket. And there was a joke. See, I told you he's gonna be good on that thing. Yeah, it made no difference. Real quick. Let me get to the comments real quick. Go ahead. You go ahead.
Well, I know in that regard, I was like, it didn't move the needle. There's some more moves going on in the NFL, but right now, man, we want to pivot over to the NBA.
Hold on. Aaron can sit down right now. No, seriously, please. I thought he would have retired then, but he was doing all this for attention.
You know what else? You know what I'm calling the Pittsburgh Steelers right now? I told one of my coworkers last week they the retirement home.
Oh, that's a good.
They the retirement home, man. Russell Wilson, he almost in that retirement stage.
I'm gonna do you one better. And I just thought about this. The Pittsburgh Steelers are the Dallas Cowboys of the North. They constantly in the news for nothing. They aren't making any moves that make no sense. They have not paid their defensive star. Yep. And you making moves that don't make a hill of bean difference. Yep. And you got an overpaid quarterback, because that's what some people will say too. That's Dallas Cowboys of the North.
Dallas Cowboys of the North.
Real quick.
You have to do something. You had to go get a quarterback. You have to get somebody.
You didn't. You didn't.
You had to let you feel something.
You could have tanked. You could have.
Well,
no, because
that organization ain't built on tank.
Well, here's the thing: if you don't tank and you don't make the playoffs again, or you make it and lose another first round, you might as well have tanked. You might well let Mason Rudolph get out there, show what he can do. He can be trade bait for next year. They've already been saying that this quarterback class coming in next year is gonna be worth it, bro. You might well go ahead and make sure you secure the number one spot. No, I'm just saying. No. You secure the number one spot. There's gonna be other losers out here this year. Secure the number one spot. That's all I'm saying. From LaShawn, I'm so desperate for football season. I started watching rerun games on NFL Network. Don't do it.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you, Sean. I did the same thing on Sunday. I was rewatching Tennessee versus Arkansas college football from the past season.
Watching no game.
And I was rewatching the Kansas City versus Cincinnati Bengals from this past season. So I know. Trust me.
Only thing I'm rewatching is that show called Power, the original. I just want to see what Ghost's gonna do, even though I know what he's gonna do.
Man, look,
that's the only thing I'm not rewatching. No, because I know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, man.
You know me. I'll be on my couch or wherever we at. I ain't worried about it. I can't do it. Hold on. From G to LaShawn. I've been watching
highlights on YouTube.
Oh snap! You didn't have to do. They Dallas Cowboys are the door. Look at all the similarities. Look at all the similarities.
I wouldn't say that the Cowboys of the North. I'll say New England. Patriots are the Cowboys of the North.
No, New England is actually making moves that make sense. They even trying to get Terry McLaurin.
Nah, we know that.
No. That's an actual thing. That's an actual thing.
Washington, y'all just pay the man. If
y'all. But I'm saying that's one of the teams that will hit him up. I'm just saying, bro. Like, listen, they not New England actually is trying right now, and I might be giving them a little bit of grace, but they actually trying. They went and got a new head coach. Listen, the only thing the Dallas Cowboys and the Pittsburgh Steelers got that don't have in common is the head coach. One head coach has stayed there, and the other one keeps shuffling theirs around. But if you look at it, Mike Tomlin time been up. And I love him. I love him for saying that so he can go somewhere else. But his time been up, and the Pittsburgh Steelers too nice to let it go, and Mike Tomlin too loyal to sit up there and let it go too. That's all I'm saying. Yo, what up, Sade?
Hey, fam, what up?
What up? What up? Let's get this last comment in. We're getting close. It's an NFL game this month, and yeah, that's the last
day of the month, but still.
It ain't close until we hit Labor Day. It ain't close till we start seeing high school games on Saturday when they do that lunch. It ain't close till we see that. Like, I ain't worried about no preseason. You can ask him. I barely even watch it.
I don't watch preseason
just
because it's NFL. It's just something to watch.
Only team I'm gonna watch, and that's because I want it. And y'all, if anybody knows me knows I've been saying this for a while. I don't care about being right. I want to be right in one instance. If you know me, you know what I want to be right about. He in Cleveland. You know who I want to be right about. No, I ain't. Look, I want to be wrong. I want to be wrong.
We'll see.
We shall.
We'll see preseason. No.
I hope
they lump some bumps in.
I hope they do not start him at the beginning.
They probably won't.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. I hope they do not start him at the beginning, but I hope. Oh, I hope it don't happen. Oh. I hope it don't happen. I want to have this happen to me. But this might happen to me. I'm done. Oh, we got to talk about the other one real briefly. Jair Alexander, one of the best corners in the league, going to the Baltimore Ravens. They had a subpar defense all over last year, and their secondary is the only thing that remained. I believe this is a big move. He's what they call a lockdown corner, meaning he can take the best player and at least match them up. Sometimes he get beat, sometimes he doesn't. I think this bodes well. I think the only challenge that he would have is Jamar Chase, and we got Kyle on back there too. Like, hey, Baltimore, y'all ain't gotta say it, but y'all better be going all in this year.
Man, I don't look. They
going all in.
They have more than enough on offense. Lamar Jackson is all you need on offense.
No, that is false.
They have Derrick Henry.
There you go.
Their defense should be stout. Their defense should be good. They did improve on their secondary. So if y'all don't get it done this year,
but it's not. But like we know, it's not about the regular season. It's about the playoffs.
It's not about the regular season, but the playoffs. So if y'all don't get it done, if Joe Burrow can make it to the Super Bowl and Lamar can't, Josh Allen, he can't. If y'all can't make it to the Super Bowl, we ain't writing y'all off. But man, yeah, that window is going to be declining year after year. So something needs to happen where y'all can knock Mahomes out of the AFC, or Joe Burrow. Well, they just need to start off better than what they've been the past couple of years. But hey, I mean, it's cool. I'm looking forward to it as always.
I mean, we have what we need in here. The AFC is competitive. Even though Josh and Lamar have not done it, they've been close. And it's not necessarily always their fault. You know what I'm saying? I'm not blaming them, but the quarterbacks will take the brunt of it. But anybody with eyes can see the Baltimore Ravens defense wasn't up to snuff. Lamar made some boneheaded moves trying to do too much in the first half of that game. We all know what that second half was and why they, quote unquote, didn't win with Mark Andrews. And then Josh Allen, Josh Allen didn't necessarily have no bad game, but you got to play dang near perfect unless your name is Joe Burrow and he just got that magic thing. But then again, he's only done it once against Patrick Mahomes too. And we not kind of regular season, we got the playoffs or whatever. So the standard is the Kansas City Chiefs. From what I heard today, people was like, "Oh, they made this move, the Steelers, to beat the Bengals." Bro, you can beat the Bengals all you want to. It's can you beat the Chiefs?
Yeah, can you beat the Chiefs at home? Can you beat the Chiefs at home?
At they home.
At they home, exactly.
Yeah, because we know Pittsburgh not gonna have a better record than them. Yeah, Absolutely. So yeah, like the Jair Alexander trade or the signing, the Pittsburgh ceiling was I don't understand what we're doing. I don't. All right, let's get to basketball.
All right, man, let's get to it, man. Let's pivot on to basketball.
So last week we had the NBA draft happen.
Yep.
No surprise what happened. Who went first with Cooper Flagg?
Got some reactions.
Well, he was told not to necessarily have any reactions, so he don't become a meme or anything like that. Like, let's not mince words. Let's get to what we want to talk to. Ace Bailey, number 5, got drafted to the Utah Jazz, and it was reported Ace Bailey, number 1, he did not work out for any team. Number 2, he did not want to go to Utah. He wanted to go to
Washington, Brooklyn, and New Orleans.
Yes.
So he wanted to go to those 3 teams.
So.
And just like in life, some things just don't happen your way.
Absolutely, but I wanted to say this because you said last week that we don't necessarily see people not work out. Anthony Edwards didn't work out. Also, to your point, because I didn't get a chance to clip it, your point was very valid. We don't see people not work out. And we can rephrase it a little bit. We don't see those who are not that guy. If you're not that guy, you got to work out.
Cooper Flagg even worked out.
Cooper Flagg even worked out.
He was number 1 picking this. Well, everybody knew he was the number 1 pick in this year's draft.
Yeah, Ace Bailey did not want to go to Utah, even though Utah had a very good draft and they have a very good situation with Lauri Markkanen and their head coach and Danny Ainge as their GM. Told y'all we're going to start learning GM names.
Man,
shout out to Lauri Markkanen.
Right.
They actually have a nice, solid team coming in and very young. The thing is, Ace didn't want to go there. Don't know why he wanted to go to New Orleans, Brooklyn, or Washington.
And just from my perspective, I'm a Southern guy. I've been on that East Coast line, so I know where he went to Jersey. So I can understand why he wanted to go to Washington and Brooklyn on the East Coast and New Orleans. Look, I don't know why New Orleans, maybe like Zion, maybe like Jordan Poole. I don't know. But he wanted to stay. He went to Rutgers. Rutgers is in New Jersey. So I can kind of see why he wanted to stay up there. But at the same time, you're going to be playing 82 games. It ain't like you're going to be staying. You got 48 home games. It ain't like you're just going to be playing all your home games at home. You will be on the road. So I don't understand why he want to go to those situations unless you just want to, check up some shots.
Well, the thing is, I'm not sure why you didn't work out for said teams. If you work out for said teams, maybe they like, ooh, we see so much in you, we going to move up a spot or 2 to get you. Because he was literally a spot or 2 away from going to where he wanted to go. But you didn't work out for the teams you wanted to. And you can count that as bad advice. But just like we'll say, if you have therapy, you are in control of your own session because you are paying this. In the sense, your body is your payment to these teams. If you want to be drafted by New Orleans, Washington, or Brooklyn, why would you not go work out for these said things? And people look sit up here and tell you that this is NIL in the works and player empowerment and these things like that. Hey, baby, before you get player empowerment in the NBA, you got to be in the NBA.
You got to be in the NBA. You can't have one foot in, 1 foot out, or both feet out.
Now, here's something so we can get to other trades that happen because I know we got to talk about that. Did you know that if a rookie does not want to be with a team, that if they decide to, say, go play overseas somewhere or forego going to that team, they can automatically be entered into the next draft?
No.
That's actually in there.
That's interesting.
Found that out this morning. Did you know if they then a second time do not want to go to said team, they would be what you call a rookie free agent. And they can get, I think I remember hearing 30% of the number 1 draft picks salary, or that number 1 draft pick salary plus 30%, I believe.
Okay, no.
And it's something where they get paid decently.
Man,
I did not know that. Now it hadn't happened. Here's the name: Stevie Franchise did not want to go to the Vancouver Grizzlies.
Vancouver Grizzlies,
and so he wound up, in a sense, kind of going through this. Yeah. You don't hear it that much now because I don't know if they don't know or if they don't care. But the thing that gets me is this. Ace Bailey, you might be good. I know you know more about it than I do. You might be good or whatever. As much as you got up and cussed at going to the Utah Jazz, if you know anything about basketball, you might not know nothing about Utah Jazz, but I know you followed college basketball because you had to follow college basketball because you was in college basketball. Ace Bailey, what a draft the Utah Jazz had. You
That
gotta,
was a real good draft.
you gotta know who Lloyd marketed in.
Yeah, Walter.
I'm sorry. Well, I'm just talking about any.
Yeah.
You gotta know who he is because that is presumably the all-star for the Utah Jazz. And we not racist here. He a white boy. He's a good one too.
Bottom line, you going to a bad situation like in Utah. They are a good team, but you could
Caucasian.
Yeah, you can still go out there and get your shots up. Who knows, man? If you do good your rookie season, you might be an all-star. There's more money in your pockets. You might be all rookie. Who knows if you don't get hurt? But man, don't bro. Everybody will be paying attention to the summer league. And dog, if you do not perform, the jokes will tell themselves.
Yeah, bump and then also bump the summer league because the way Utah looking, you might be playing at the beginning. Hey, bro. But they got time if you ain't sitting up here doing what you're supposed to do.
Yep.
All right, you want to go through some of these?
Yeah, man. So we're gonna get to these. We're gonna get to the trades of what's going on. The first one that I recognized, it was the Bulls trading Lonzo Ball to Cleveland, and Cleveland getting Isaac Okoro. I want to say that was good. I like that trade. If Lonzo healthy, he is a starting point guard, but of course we know Darius Garland is their number one point guard for the Cleveland Cavaliers. So just in case if Darius Garland does get hurt like he did, unfortunately, this past postseason, which I think kind of dampened their hopes of course, going to the finals and possibly winning. Then you have Lonzo as a backup point guard that, of course, he can get everybody involved. So I kind of like that trade. So you trade in a true point guard to Cleveland, and Cleveland is getting a defensive-minded guard forward.
Who gets hurt?
Who Isaac Okoro?
No, I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, Lonzo do get hurt a lot. So I kind of ain't, it is what it is. Hopefully he can stay healthy the whole season. So we're gonna. I like that trade. So we're gonna ding that one for both teams.
You like it for both?
Yeah, I like it for both. Go ahead.
Miles Turner signed with the Bucks, and they actually waived Damian Lillard. No, boy got a whole Achilles.
Also, did you hear about Giannis not being happy that they let go of Dame?
I told you should have left when you had the chance.
Oh, should have left. Oh, yeah.
Giannis.
Yeah. Also, I just want to say this for Giannis. Man, dog, hurry up and make your decision. We ain't got all day. We ain't got all night for you to wait. Make your decision. Yeah, you mad that they released Damian Lillard, but they released Robin Lopez and got Miles Turner. Now, was that a good trade?
I think so.
For Miles?
I think so.
Yeah. For Indiana Pacers fan that just saw Miles do good.
Supposed to be a Laker, man.
Supposed to be a Laker. But Miles Turner had a good playoffs into the finals. But, I mean, that Indiana, because I heard today that they didn't want to pay the luxury tax for Miles Turner. So that's the reason why they traded him. Who did y'all even get back for Miles Turner?
I didn't see anything.
I ain't see no trades and nothing. Like I just traded him to Milwaukee, to the arch rival for who knows, man. So that was kind of like it was kind of iffy one on their end. But Kyrie Irving declined the option. He's going to sign a 3-year, over $100 million contract. So, man, Dallas. Oh, also Dallas got D'Angelo Russell for 2 years as well. So I ain't gonna lie, man. Dallas. I hate to say it again, man. Dallas makes some moves. I think they make some real good moves. They lineups is going to be good. They have Anthony Davis, great defensive player. You have Cooper Flagg, rookie. He's going to be a good defensive player out there. D'Angelo Russell, he's a good enough point guard to get y'all where y'all want. So they gonna have a nice starting five and a bench if everybody healthy.
Jaren Jackson Jr., no surprise, signed a 5-year deal, $240 million deal with the Memphis Grizzlies. They have no choice. Oh, yeah, I said Jaren Jackson. They have no choice because Desmond Bane is gone. John Morant is to be decided, TBD, in terms of when he'll be back, because he should be back, but he may not be back at the beginning of the season. And you have no choice. Like, that's your only focal piece right now. So he had to sign. Lock him up. He's a stretch, whatever, 4-5. and he can bang down low, get good rebounds. You gotta lock him up. Yeah. Big men still serve a purpose right now.
Still, as you can see.
Yeah.
Speaking of big man, we're gonna get to the four. Jabari Smith signed a 5-year, $122 million deal with the Houston Rockets. And that's where I said they should have traded him. Like, if I was Phoenix, I wanted Jalen Green and Jabari Smith. Y'all just ain't gonna keep, everybody besides two players. I would have got Cam with. Phoenix should have got Cam with more, but they didn't. So Houston and Dallas making some good moves. And again, I don't know what's going on in San Antonio. I didn't see any moves made by San Antonio. But as long as they had a tall man down there, which is Wembanyama, that could change the whole trajectory of the game, especially on defense. I think they're gonna be just fine.
Yeah. So also, looks good. It looks great on paper. The moves always look good on paper. Yeah, a lot of the moves. I'm with you, G. A lot of moves is just conjecture. Whenever it comes down to it, we may or may not see anything that comes from it. I know. Oftentimes, the most active team in free agency and we'll say the NBA, because sometimes NFL will work out, but a lot of times it may not. But sometimes the most active team in free agency doesn't necessarily win that thing.
Sure.
One team I can think of that was in a little active, but not a lot because they got a good nucleus. Orlando Magic. Orlando Magic are on the clock next year. Top 3 seed, should make it to the second round.
Man, this shouldn't be a reason why. It's your point.
It shouldn't be. So they haven't made a lot of moves. They made a couple. These should sure them up. We shall see. But when it comes to San Antonio, I don't think they got to make a lot of moves. I think San Antonio just got to be healthy.
I think they do have to make some moves, man. Y'all need. You have Stephen Castle emerging, De'Aaron Fox emerging, Ron Harper Jr., another point guard probably coming off the bench. So who else is going to be able to score? Who do y'all have on that wing? Who do y'all have as y'all power forward? They still have Harrison Barnes, I believe, but I know they have a couple more pieces. I can't think of the names right now, but got to give a big shout out to the Denver Nuggets. They let Michael Porter Jr. go. He is now in Brooklyn. He is a Brooklyn Net, and Denver picked up Cameron Johnson. North Carolina, shout out to North Carolina, and Bruce.
Oh, that's who that is.
Yeah, and Bruce Brown.
They got him back.
They got him back. And underrated move. Jonas Valanciunas. They picked up Jonas Valanciunas. So now we have Jokic. You had a center, Jonas, coming off the bench just in case if Jokic get tired. You also have Cameron Johnson. Good shooter, especially catch and shoot shooters, and Bruce Brown on a 1-year deal. Good defensive minded player. If you don't know about Bruce, he got in everybody's head. Good defensive player when they won that championship.
Yeah, he was a part of the original championship. They should have never let him go.
I agree. They should have never let him go.
Yeah.
So that right there was a surprise move. It was talks during the season that they were thinking about trading Michael Porter Jr., but after this, I ain't gonna say a collapse of a postseason that he had, because he did have his highs and he also had his lows as well. Just unfortunately, his lows are a little bit more higher than his highs. But I look at me, boy, I'm going crazy. But I like the move. I like the move. But hey, it is what it is. So Julius Randle, he signed a 3-year, $100 million deal with the Minnesota Timberwolves, so he'll be returning. Nas Reed signed, of course, he signed back with the Minnesota Timberwolves, but you had to let Nickeil Alexander go. He was a backup point guard, defensive two-way player.
When is Mike Conley retiring? That's the only move I want to hear about from them. When is Mike Conley retiring?
I don't know.
That's the only move.
Yeah, but
that's the only move I want to hear. Because
if
he, not even that, it's the fact that he's old and he's not valuable to them no more. They are a younger, shiftier team. Mike Conley is about pace. Yeah. They not about pace. They trying to get that thing out there. And I think the slower they move, the worse it hurt them on defense. And Anthony Edwards ain't about moving slow. Like, they should be, to me, running the pace of the Indiana Pacers that they trying to, like, overcome their defensive deficiencies when Rudy Gobert ain't on the floor. Shit. Sometimes, I'm sorry. Ooh, I apologize. Sometimes Rudy Gobert is a defensive liability when it comes to it. Like, yeah, he's a great defensive player, but in the playoffs, homeboy gonna be a liability. And if they moving fast on offense, which they kind of need somebody on offense as a big man, then they gotta go hit. Somebody got to push the ball up besides Anthony Edwards. So I'm looking for them to make a move. I think I'm gonna start a countdown when we come back, not next week, but the week after. I'm gonna start a countdown, and up until I see this happen, you can talk about them all you want to, but these lips right here will never utter another word about the New Orleans Pelicans until I see Zion Wilson go. Okay. I no longer can do it.
Okay, they still have Jrue.
I said my lips, not yours. I don't care about the net. Does Jordan Poole make them a contender?
Yes.
In the West?
Yes.
Right here. No, do it to your. Yeah, you keep shoot.
Ain't nobody coming to you on it.
That's for Jordan Poole.
Wow.
Ain't nobody coming to you on it.
Anyway.
Yeah. I cannot talk about this no more. The reason the Pelicans, honestly, bro, the Pelicans have showed me so much without him. He is literally the thing that's holding them back. They even had a solid draft, even though they made that crazy move to, move up and trade away.
More than likely next time we come back, they gonna be Flagg on the play. Joe Dumars, that was a bad move.
I say this. I don't know if it's a bad move because I think Joe realizes being there now, and whoever their GM is, because the GM ain't there no more. I think they realize that we got to find other people to fill in because this boy ain't gonna play more than 40 games a year. Ain't gonna be hurt in the playoffs. Yeah. So I can't even be mad at it. Hopefully it pans out, but like everything they doing hinges on this say super freak athlete, which they deemed him the next coming of LeBron. Wrong, just like they did Ben Simmons. Wrong. They killed both of them in their careers before it started. Hey, they were talking about Markelle Fultz. Is he in the league still?
Yeah. Orlando.
He's still with Orlando? Okay, I didn't know. I just wanted to get a lot of trades that happen. Yeah, like I can't. I'm not gonna do it. This is my last time bringing up the Pelicans simply because Zion Williamson is on that team. I believe he is the reason why they can't achieve more. We hadn't seen anything from them since we were in not college, going into college. When they made that say magnificent run.
Yeah, man.
We hadn't seen anything
before
since.
Before DeMarcus Cousins got hurt. I think they was gonna make some moves.
Yeah.
Rajon Rondo, Anthony Davis, and DeMarcus Cousins on the same team.
So we haven't seen anything since then. I am on record saying Zion Wilson is the thing. I'm not excited about nobody who can't shoot 5 feet from the basket. I don't care about how many times you dunk. It does not matter. Every time you dunk, you scare me. You scare me more than Chet Holmgren hitting the ground, and he's skinnier than you. You scare me more than Wembanyama when he hit the ground. At least when they hit the ground, at least Chet got up. It looked like it. When you hit the ground, you ain't getting back up. Yeah, a bust is what it's gonna be. Yeah, I don't care about how many points you score inside the paint, brother. You are a walking liability right now, and I hate it for the Pelicans. Anyway, I'm done. Did you have anything else you want to talk about?
I'm trying to think if there's any more trades.
Woohoo!
DeAndre Ayton.
That's what we gonna wind up doing.
I'm
telling you. The Lakers.
Let me tell you, not with him, man. If he ain't getting the ball, he is as least productive as can be. And for a number 1 draft pick, bro, you was with Phoenix. The rumors came out that you got pissy, you got mad like a little girl. You over there throwing temper tantrums because you ain't getting the ball, bro. And then you got traded to Portland, which is a worse organization than you was with at Phoenix. And you still ain't happy, bro. Like, you got to make your mind. Do you want to win or do you want to get your shots up? Because if you want to get your shots up, you get your shots up with any other team that's not a contender. Ace Bailey is going to find that out here soon enough. He's going to be making all these shots, but everybody else on your team, they ain't at the same pace that you at. So
no, bro, he not getting no shots up. That ball gonna be shared, and Laurie Marketing is the go-to person. Ace Bailey, it don't matter what team you's going on. You ain't getting it. Like, you're not that dude. You're not Cooper Flagg. And Cooper Flagg ain't even in that position. Yeah. G agrees with what I was saying about Zion. I make that vow when we come back. That'll be the last time. Since you say you're going to do a flag on the play, that'll be the last time.
Well, I was going to do flag on the play for the Joe Dumars and for the draft.
Well, I'm saying that's the last time these lips are going to ever utter anything about the Pelicans as long as Zion Williamson is on that team. Okay. I can't do it. I don't even want to go see him, but I do want to see Jordan Poole and see what the hype about. Last thing before we get to the segments. Nico
sold his soul for the Mavs rebuild. And even the rebuild.
It's not
that's
rebuild.
That's contender right there. There ain't no rebuild. How they get lucky? Well,
every Texas team is a contender.
Everybody.
Every Texas team is a contender.
The Longhorns, the football team.
I'm just talking about basketball and the pros.
Yeah, the basketball and pros. Yeah, football. I thought you talking about football.
No, I'm just talking about pro basketball. San Antonio Spurs, Houston Rockets, and the Dallas Mavs. They all contenders next year.
They are.
Will they all get there? I don't know. The Rockets and the Mavs have made some solid moves on paper, like Gr Houston Jack said. Yes, I'm saying your name. Saying I just gotta say it because it's fun. But yes, I'm saying it just like G said earlier, just like you said. Houston and Dallas are like they have made moves to keep them in contenders. They're looking like they're going deep, which is what you need in next year's NBA to go against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Dallas Mavericks actually have the Oklahoma City Thunder's number. And then you have the Wembanyama and the Pips. And he's 7'4", 7'5". He's a lethal force, and
mismatch.
You know, long as he's healthy, that team has a shot. And then the Joker, you know, with Denver, we'll see what they moves and did. But we both said they got to move off Michael Porter. Yeah, they both had to move.
So I like some of the trades. I like some of the trades that happened.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah,
but he ain't sell his soul. That the ownership did.
Somebody did something up there.
No, somebody
did something up there.
Hey, I'm not even gonna do that. Maybe they prayed hard, man. Maybe they just prayed hard. They prayed that they weren't making the wrong decision and that it was gonna come back to him. They let Luka fly his wings. He didn't come back. Like maybe they just prayed. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say so. So see why they can't do something positive? Why we always gotta speak negative? Come on, RRB.
Next year draft is gonna be good, man. I think they
next year I understand everything they talking about when they be like they traded the rights and all that. I get it now. I didn't know it then. Man. Next year we doing it. We going on Twitch. Yeah. Or we'll be on YouTube too, but it's gonna be on Twitch. Yeah. We're gonna have a fan base then. One more time before we get to it, what are you listening to? We here at G&C Sports Talk love talking, listening, and relating to music. We love knowing what you are listening to. And we like to share that at the end of this episode, like we do at the end of every other episode, the music picks of the week. We have 2 apiece. We love however many you're going to put in there. We're going to do it. Have the fun of it is. I cannot spell, speak, and or see anything. So I have a hard time pronouncing it. I hope y'all laugh at it because I'm definitely laughing at myself. But if you can in the comments, put an M next to the song, artist, album. We're going to highlight that and we're going to get into our segments right now.
Let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. All right. So we have the first segment that we're going to do, which is called Flagg on the Play. And pretty much when Flagg on the Play is when we see any players, coaches, whether it be male or female, do anything egregious or say anything egregious or just look egregious. It's our job as sports enthusiasts to call these people out. And with no further ado, my Flagg on the Play goes to, again, Ace Bailey. Also, it goes to Colin. No, it's okay. Colin Murray Boyles. And the reason that both of them are getting the Flagg on the Play, again, Ace, hey, this is 2 times in a row that Ace is getting the Flagg on the Play. 2 weeks in a row. So shout out to you, Ace, for the Flagg on the Play.
You made it.
You made it, man. Congratulations. You did it.
You made it.
You made it. The reason that Ace is getting Flagg on the Play, one, he did not look happy that he was drafted. Of course, he was smiling, but his response when asked about being drafted by Utah, he said, you know, he can only control what he can control, and he's gonna do it. He's gonna do the best that he can do. Man, he gave that PC answer, man. We weren't trying to hear that.
I think that was an adult answer, though.
It was an adult answer, but I ain't feel it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can feel when people are appreciative of the opportunity that was given to them. Like just say for us in our instance, we're appreciative of the jobs that we have, that they pay us good money and everything for. We appreciate it. We ain't about to say nothing appreciate it. We ain't about to say nothing bad about them or whatever. So it's cool. But
there we go.
But with that being said, Colin Murray Boyles got drafted number 9. Now, if I tell you, we gonna go back and look at this draft, maybe the next time we come here, and to say that this person right here got drafted number 9 on a losing South Carolina Gamecocks team that nobody really paid attention to him like that. He got drafted out of nowhere. He's under average for a for a defender. That's what he's going to be pretty much known as. He's undersized. He ain't number like 6'6.5", maybe 6'7". That means he's only 2 or 3 more inches taller than me. So I'm pretty sure they trying to. I think Toronto was trying to get that bill like Draymond Green, bro. That ain't. I don't think he gonna be it. We'll see. But if you look at the draft when he got up, and I'm just using quotation marks, he said "fuck." When he said that,
how you use quotation marks? You actually say it?
Oh, well, it is. Here we are. He said it, and I think he ain't want to get drafted by Toronto. Bro, who are you? Like, dude, he wanted no conversations for being the best player in the SEC. He wasn't in the conversation of being the best player in the country. He wasn't even the best in conversations of anything. I didn't like. I watched a couple of games from him. Yeah, he was all right, but to be drafted number 9 and being like, fuck, like being drafted by Toronto a bad thing, y'all get Flagg on the play for that. Both of y'all get Flagg on the play.
I know I was gonna click it again for you. You real animated.
That's Flagg for both of them.
I don't know if they can hit it. That's why I'm doing it here. Not you said it was for both of them. Anyway, my flag on the play is to the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Pittsburgh Steelers, y'all get the flag on the play simply because nobody understands what y'all are doing. Y'all went and got Jalen Ramsey to make your defense better. Well, your defense ain't never been a problem. Then you went and got Aaron Rodgers and said that they said, quote unquote, earlier today, I heard they're all in.
What you supposed to be?
No, you're not. It's just like when the Dallas Cowboys said they all in. No, you're not all in. If you was all in, you would have got your quarterback way before time, and you would have put a deadline on Aaron Rodgers. He would have been there before the draft. If you was all in, you would have made a move before this. I guess if you thought Minkah Fitzpatrick was so bad, which he was not, then you would have made a move before now. You're making all these moves right now, and none of it is going to make you better at all. Pittsburgh, you want to know what your problem is? It's offense. Offense is your problem. You have not scored. I don't know how many points y'all scored last year. I think y'all were averaging under 21. I'm pretty confident saying that. One game, y'all made all field goals. Y'all problem is offense. Your problem has been quarterback. Even before Big Ben left, y'all problem was quarterback. We'll give you Big Ben, but when he was selling off, he was terrible. Then you got Mason Rudolph. And then you got Pretty Boy Pickett. Like, your problem is offense. I don't understand what's going on. I'm so glad I cannot cheer for y'all. Like, slowly but surely, y'all are becoming one of the worst organizations or mid-tier, which means you basically worse in the NFL. Go ahead and come down here with a Saint set. We'll welcome you with open arms. We know what it's like to be terrible. We finally think we got a competent head coach. We'll see what quarterback play is. But, bro, y'all don't have to be like this. You shouldn't be in one of the arguably most talented divisions. These moves are not going to make you good. And I don't give a crap if y'all beat Cincinnati. I guarantee you don't beat them when you play them the second time. I guarantee you won't beat them the second time. You're right. You might take and you might split, but it don't matter because when y'all get into the playoffs, you're probably going to lose. Y'all lost to Tim Tebow for crying out loud last time y'all trying to make a run. Like, come on, bro. Like, Flagg on the play, man. Come on, Mike. What y'all doing, man? What y'all doing, bro? All right, go ahead, man.
All right, man. All right. Thank you for that, Ren. So we have what's next we call When Life Comes at You Fast. And pretty much when life comes at you fast is when you get on that helicopter or you get on that plane with your parachute and you're on cloud 9, cloud 10, cloud 13, cloud 15, and you jump off the plane or the helicopter with your parachute. This is the sound that it makes. Yeah, so if anybody has been under a rock, ain't been paying attention to what's going on in the NBA, we have another sports scandal going on, ladies and gentlemen. We have another betting scandal. This, when life comes at you fast, goes to Malik Beasley, who just fumbled a bag, may have fumbled his NBA career.
No, he fumbled.
The U.S. District Attorney's Office is investigating Malik Beasley on allegations of gambling related to NBA games. Yes, you heard that right. Gambling again, the last time we talked about gambling was with Jonte Porter. He is more than likely he's going to be going to jail, and also he will no longer be able to play in the NBA. Malik Beasley, you have made more than enough money in your NBA career. Well, sir, why are we betting on NBA games? I don't understand why people why y'all betting on the games that y'all play. Why y'all betting on the sport that y'all playing? Y'all can't bet on. You couldn't wait 2 or 3 more months to college football season started, to the NFL started, to hockey started, to baseball started, to women's college basketball, the WNBA. Like, you can't make no money off that, bro. You have to bet on your own games. Like that, none of this makes no sense. Whatever he's going to say to justify this makes no sense. Because if you weren't doing it, they wouldn't be investigating you right now. Nobody can tell me if Cary Jackson played for the New Orleans Pelicans, and I was playing hard as I could. Nobody gonna be able to say like, man, Cary, man, it's been some stuff going on where he betting on the games. None of this make no sense. Why would I do that when I'm making millions and millions of dollars and you waited your whole life to play in the NBA and it's all about to be thrown away? We ain't talking about the contributions that you gave to the communities while you was in Detroit, in Milwaukee, in Atlanta, all these other places. Nobody talking about that. The only thing that you will be remembered for is gambling, and that's a horrible thing to be remembered by. I need everybody to pay attention, do better, stop gambling, and if you do gamble, gamble on other sports, not the sport that you actually play. Gamble, go to Las Vegas, learn some cards or whatever. Do what you gotta do, dominoes, all that. But man, no, stop doing that, man. Stop gambling on a game that you played. It makes no sense. Win life comes at you fast. But everybody in the future and present, if y'all get caught gambling for the sport that y'all playing, y'all will get called out on G&C Sports Talk. And that's just the bottom line.
All right. What is the deal with gambling? Goodness, yeah. She said, I kind of want to see them just do the enhancing tools again.
I gotta read the Universe Galaxy.
Oh yeah, okay.
Hey again, just following up again. Can I join your panel to explain why Michael Jordan fans are the worst sports fans of all time? I'm going to make it good then, and you are going to get lots of clicks.
Yeah, we need to get in contact so we can talk about that. Yeah. We will be taking next week off because we're gonna be out of town. But yeah, we need to get with you. We actually about to open it up, phone line / being on video.
Yeah.
So yeah, we need to get with you. So if you can drop like email in the comments or something like that, we gonna open it up. We gotta let everybody who been supporting us from day one be on this thing too. So we gonna open it up. We appreciate that. Just stay tuned, stay locked in. Last thing we want to do, or next to last thing we want to do, my money shot, ladies and gentlemen. My money shot is something that I want you to remember, something that you cannot, will not, and shall not forget. If you hear it again, just come back and listen to the whole episode. Why? Because we are dope. And let me try. You got it? Yeah. Just hit it. It was short. If y'all heard it, y'all good. If not, and then we'll do this right here. I'm working on. I almost got all of them. All right. Yes, my money shot that I completely forgot about last week, but it was something that really made sense. Goes to the Los Angeles Lakers being sold. Ooh, that was a good one.
Ooh,
that was a good one.
Yeah, that was a good one.
The Lakers being sold means one thing and one thing only. We almost back, baby. We almost back. They were sold to the owner or ownership group that are over the Los Angeles Dodgers, and they just won the World Series, and they are looking like they're gonna win another one. If one thing can be said is this and this only: you better get used to change in your life. And LeBron, you are well respected as a player. You brought a chip back to the Los Angeles Lakers, but baby, your time is up. Yeah. And I ain't no telling what's gonna happen with Luka, but one thing I can tell you is this ownership group want to win. They want to win championships. They've done it in one sport, arguably the hardest sport, depending on how you think about it. And they're gonna try to do it in this one too. I'm with it. I'm excited about it. Los Angeles Lakers being sold. That goes to you, Jeannie Buss. We salute you. Shout out to you for making a move that need to be made. And next year may be a wash, But just know they about to come.
Yeah,
They coming. The Lakers gonna win the championship before 2030.
They sold.
Providing the world still around.
How much they sold it for? Like
10 billion.
Yeah, $10 billion, man. Yeah, they did that.
Yeah,
they did that, man.
Look, just money everywhere.
Man,
just money everywhere.
Yeah, they just handing out money. Jeannie Buss got the bag. She is in her bag, bro.
Hey,
in the bag.
Great trade. Oh, please! I know you're gonna say that. LeBron needs to sit down too. Yeah, there you go.
These folks need to know how to create a legacy and sit down.
Oh, by the way, I'm just letting y'all know a video is coming out at the end of this week. It may be a couple of them. No, I'll say them, but the video is coming out. That ring culture bull that he was talking about got to be addressed. Yeah, it got to be addressed. Yo, yes, it's all about rings. It was all about rings when you won your first, your second, your third, and your fourth. And you just trying to tie with Kobe, and you not going to do it. You want to win another ring. That's why you switch teams. That's the only way you can. It's nothing wrong with that. Don't hit me with no ring culture because you know how important it is. And if you didn't win a ring, we'd be talking about you worse than what we are. Man, go sit down, bro. You starting to sound like a get off my line type of person. Bro, you already know what it is. You know what it's about, winning rings. It is about winning rings. We're not talking about great players. We're talking about rings, bro. Stop playing with me. Sorry. I got out of character.
You good, man.
I got out of character.
We appreciate you.
Anyway, last submissions, if you will. We want to know, what are you listening to? Put an M in the comments next to the artist, album, or song. Country, rock, hip-hop, rap, reggae, moringa, R&B. I think I said, I don't know if I did, but yeah, we want to hear it all. Whatever you listen to, this is a no judgment zone when it comes to music, because music, it speaks to our souls.
It's universal, man.
It's universal. All right, we can go ahead and get. Oh, did I get it? Oh no, that was the last one. Okay. I'm just saying, G. Yeah, it just touched me. It just touched me. All right, here we have up first. Starting Fires by Lazy Habits.
Okay.
Gonna have to listen now because I don't think I heard.
I like that. I like the name.
You heard?
Lazy Habits. No.
Oh yeah, no, Lazy Habits. Yeah, that sounds like something interesting right there. You got it.
Special Kind of Food by Basic Black.
I think I heard this. I think I'm gonna have to.
Oh, we all special kinds of foods.
Them two of them right there. Okay, G, you done stumped us a little bit. We heard this one.
Osabaga Wapale.
Shout out to Old Drake when he did this off the
Room for Improvement.
Was it Room for Improvement?
Yeah, room for Improvement.
Or was it Comeback Season? No, it's Comeback Season.
It was
Comeback Season.
Comeback Season.
But yeah, solid song. Speaks to your soul.
Hey,
solid song. From Sade, Outside by Cardi B.
Okay. I know this. I know it's different. We outside tonight. Turn me up, bitch.
Wow. Okay. All right. Moment by Victoria Monet.
Great video, by the way. Crazy video, especially at the end.
Shout out to Victoria. She getting her flowers. She coming out from behind the scenes and just being a writer. She been doing that thug thizzle. I mean, anytime you can get you a blessing to do what she did, I'm with it.
And that moment ain't stopping.
No
pun intended.
No, not at all.
That moment ain't stopping.
Not at all. Okay, here we go.
All right. So we have another one. This is nice little R&B with a little bit of funk to it. This is, I am a fan of hers. Found her out a couple of years ago. Jane Hancock from the Bay and Anderson .Paak, Stare at Me. And also we have Dave East and Young Chris. What is the name? I thought I had it on there. Oh yeah. Dave East and Young Chris Ain't Adding Up. So we have Jane Hancock and Anderson .Paak, Stare at Me, and Dave East and Young Chris Ain't Adding Up. That's off the Fine Dining mixtape that they came out with. Definitely like both of those. So yeah, y'all go check them out, especially the first one. If you're an R&B lover that like that, funk little sound that's coming back, please go check that first one out. Jane Hancock and Anderson .Paak, Stare at Me, for sure. And Dave East and Young Chris Ain't Adding Up off the Fine Dining mixtape.
Now we froze. There we go.
Yep. It's all good.
All right, this to show them the Dave East, Young Chris Ain't Adding Up. Okay.
My joint. I like the record.
Kendrick Lamar Reincarnated. Anybody that knows me know. Consider some the greats, and a couple of things that separates like rappers from being good or great is that duality you can play with when you speak about the good and the bad, good, evil, devil, Lord type thing like that. So Reincarnated, fire. Been on repeat for months. I just started listening to it again. And then Tupac featuring Top Dog and Nate Dogg, All About You.
It's all about you.
Yep, 2 West Coast. Kendrick Lamar reincarnated, Tupac featuring Top Dog, Nate Dogg, All About You.
We see the same. Oh,
all right.
City we go.
Thank y'all so very much, as always, for tuning in. Once again, we will not be in studio at our home. We won't be here next week. We will be out of town. We will return the following Tuesday, though. Don't worry. Yours truly will be giving you videos. Yours truly has also had to invest again in some more software. So you will be getting shorts as well.
Yep.
And also, as always, thank y'all for supporting and loving us. You are going to get more of us. That hadn't been a thing. It's been on my vision board. Maybe I'll show y'all in the behind the scenes. This thing full, you can ask him. And I erased some of this stuff too and got to put it back up there. Anyway, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Love y'all so much. We are 6-7 months in now. It's been a productive year, very important year. We got a lot of things going. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. You got anything else you want to say?
It's all about you.
You.
We appreciate it. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for listening to us, joining in. Hey, it's a blessing to be a blessing, and we're gonna keep doing this. So, hey, with no further ado, it's good. It's good to go dark. Enjoy your time away.
Yeah,
we appreciate y'all. G, stay up. Sade, stay up. Mama, stay up.
LaShawn, stay up.
Angelica, stay up.
The universe,
stay up. The universe, stay up. The earth, stay up.
Oh, the universe got us.
Yeah, the universe got us. Yeah, you stay up too. We gonna debate with you about that.
ROB, stay up.
ROB, stay up. G-Wag, stay up. All the homies on the West Coast and the East Coast, y'all know what's good. And we out this piece because it's all about you.
Last thing, most important, this is G&C Sports Talk, where we do it
for the culture.
By the culture.
Because we are the culture, you dig?
#1 sports podcast. Why?
Because our mama said so.
Because our mama said so. Love you, mama.
Peace.